And so then after that, it became no, Gilbert, I think, quit or would he kick him out? I can't remember. No, that band split up, so it ended up being Tony, me, Raul Garza, Possum, No Mark Ariwi, and Kato, and that became Ad Nauseam. Okay, so then that whole thing was going on, and the whole time, the Willies, who had become the Hershey Squirts, were trying to still keep their thing going. So it was Kato and Jerry Moore and Chris Chapa and I want to say Possum. Is that right? I think so. And so then after that, basically Raul Garza was like, all right, I'm sick of Tony's shit. I was like, I think I know what you mean. So we ended up joining up with Chris Chapa and Jerry and Chris, Jerry, me, and it was Chris, Jerry, me, and Raul, and that was going to be the Hershey Squirts. Pete also played in the Hershey Squirts. Okay, so Pete was on also, and then Pete quit. And so then it was just us alone. And then there was no more Ad Nauseam, there was no more Pure Hate. It was just the Hershey Squirts and the Crayons, you know, and Big Mouth. That's when Big Mouth came in. It was Tony, Kato, Pete, and of course Raul Garza, right? So Raul was again in two bands. See, he was in the Crayons, and he was also, no, he was out of the Crayons by then. Okay, alright, so that became, you know, the speedcore, hyper, you know, I guess we were trying to be funny kind of thing. We cut a demo, the Hershey Squirts cut a second demo. The first one was cut, I wasn't in the band. The second one, we kind of did on our own with Jason Glover of Subversion, who I think right now he's working on like a Nobel Peace Prize or something like that. I haven't seen him in years, him and his brother. Anyway, so they did their thing, and Jason Glover recorded he used a battery operated realistic 4-channel mixer from Radio Shack, okay, for microphones, and he used microphones that were also from Radio Shack, little 1/8" microphones with adapters that plugged in. I mean, just primitive mixing system that went into a 2-track tape deck, and that's how we recorded the Hershey Squirts demo, the second one. And we did the music over at Chris Chapa's dad's carpet shop in Motown, Molina, over on, what was it, Molina Street? And then we did the vocals over at his dad's condo, way off Bonassi Court and off the island, and on the island. And yeah, that was a wild demo. That one never really got released because, and ultimately I think Chris Chapa was not happy with the drums, you know, and he wanted to redo the whole thing. I was like, man, we sweated our ass off to create this thing, you know, I don't know how you want to redo the whole thing, and it just took forever to we had this booklet that came with the tape, and you know, that was something else. That was it still exists, and one of these days we should hear the whole thing, possibly one day. I'd like people to hear it. It was hilarious.